So I was brought up in a very disciplined environment. Every club I've been at has been the pillar, you know, the cornerstones to any measure of success have all been built on pillars of discipline, good ethics, morals, good principles, respect, you know, for each other, and respect for the coaches, and most importantly, respect for yourself. Because if you don't have that, you've got no chance. And I do really emphasise a disciplined approach to the game, because that will set these players up for hopefully a long career. And, you know, and looking across the fence here, I mean, a lot of these girls from UAE play in a structured league, week in, week out. They play in a league which, you know, our girls, I'm sure, would crave to do. They would love that opportunity. But one thing I would say around and say is that I think these girls have really sent out a message to millions and millions, tens of millions of youngsters, young teenagers in Bangladesh. And I just think it's a wonderful message to turn around and say, you know, it doesn't matter where you're from, what background you're from. You know, there's an opportunity there. If you're disciplined and you go about it, you know, the right way, in a structured, disciplined manner, you've always got an opportunity of actually of achieving something. And you know, you can't, just because certain people, you know, are trying to coerce you and sort of force you to do things you don't want to do. You know, you fall down, you hit speed bumps in the road, you dust yourself down, you go again. And that's the emphasis that I place on these young girls, is like, always have belief in yourself. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not good enough. Because people don't like competition for places. Creating a competitive environment really brings a lot of players into contention to play, and by sort of keeping an eye on what we're going on below has enabled me to dip into the talent pool of young players who we feel we can shape and mould into, you know, future national stars for Bangladesh women's programme. I just think it's a wonderful opportunity, and actually working with this group has been a breath of fresh air. It's been you know, it's nice to be involved with youngsters who really appreciate and absorb knowledge and want to learn. And I think you know, when you're actually in a learning environment, a learning curve, I just think it's critical to sort of grasp that opportunity when it presents itself.